But don't take the picture off.
Okay.
What's up? We'll be starting here in just a moment. Bear with me. Go ahead and do me a favor right now if you're in here. Tweet this link out. Tell everybody to come and follow us. We are going live here. And in about 1 minute. Hop on the board. What's up? We see you guys in there. Was anybody watching the Memphis stuff today? All right, 30 seconds out. Still 30 seconds out. All right. All right. Go ahead and cut that picture. Let us know when you got it off.
Good.
Hello. Welcome to another episode of The Top Table. Thank you for joining in, coming back, and thank you if this is your first time. If this is your first time, on my right I have Mr. Kevin Kinney, and on my left I have Mr. Zach Everest, and I am the one, the only, Chumlee.
Chumlee.
Chum to the Lee. All right.
From Pontars?
Kim Jong-un says he flushed his cars down the toilet. That is a shame. That is a shame, Kim.
We got a celebrity in here.
We got a celebrity. Kevin, you're pretty loud in there today.
Am I?
So,
You're gonna have to turn me down.
It's all right. All right. Well, welcome to the Top Table, and let's go ahead and get right on into this. This is our second live stream.
Fun.
So we're still working some stuff out. We still don't have anyone on the boards with us. If you guys want to go ahead and comment, talk in here, go ahead. Go ahead and leave a message, and we'll try to get to it. Let's open up today's discussion with, let's just go a little bit light. Let's talk about Gen 3. Pokemon Go. Gen 3 is out.
Gen 3 Pokemon Go.
What are your thoughts there, Mr. Kevin Kinney?
I love it. Gen 3 is probably one of my favorite. Ruby was probably one of the games I played most on the DS. It was a DS. But,
SP,
you know. Yeah, the SP. That's right. Yeah, that's right.
Apparently, Zach was a bigger fan.
It was Game Boy Advance. That was before the DS.
Yep.
So that was,
Ruby Sapphire.
Oh my gosh, it was amazing. Wow. It got bad reviews though, which was unfortunate. So
dude, it had like you had to make your own clubhouse in it. Mm-hmm. That was the first time. That was dope.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you make a clubhouse. The cool thing was you could interact with other people's clubhouses as well. That was super cool, and they reincorporated that with Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire as well,
which it wasn't as cool.
So I mean, but even still, like it was good enough for a remake. So I mean, I was stoked for it, and then now with the release on it on Pokemon Go, I'm hyped. I'm ready to get back into the game. I took a little bit of a break after a Ho-Oh release.
I got to level 40 in the blink of an eye.
Well, that's a feat that nobody else could achieve.
What do you mean that's a feat that nobody else could achieve?
I don't think anybody. I'm pretty sure everybody else who plays the game and grinds with you is still amazed that you hit 40 by Thanksgiving.
Yeah, I did. I've said it before. Humble brag. 39 to 40 in 5 days. It's pretty nuts. I do gotta admit. I've taken a little bit of a break, though. I've only got about 5 million XP since then.
Yeah, that's. I mean, I can see why you would take a little bit of a break after hitting 40.
I'm a quarter of the way to level 41.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, if 41 existed.
Or 21.
Maybe. Oh yeah, there you go.
Level 40. I don't know. I'm confused and alas. But let's talk about Gen 3. Let's talk about what is your favorite Pokemon coming out of Gen 3.
I'm hyped on Metagross.
You're hyped on Metagross.
Yeah.
Do you think? I think
Is Metagross out?
No, he's not out.
It's not out yet. But
they're gonna have to put him in. He's gonna have to be a raid boss, even if it's level 5. Right?
Oh yeah, definitely. He'll be
or level 4. Probably.
He'll be like
right?
the Tyranitar from
That's
Gen
what I'm
2.
thinking,
From Gen
yeah.
2. He's considered a pseudo legendary. Just based on stats in the game. Just how Dragonite was, and then he's also along with Salamence, so they're kind of 2. But you had Tyranitar in Gen 2, and then now Metagross, and they'll also introduce Salamence.
So Ho-Oh's gone. I didn't get my 100 perfect IV, but Groudon is here, and I already have my 100 perfect IV. So it really sucks because I have all the dogs at 100 IV, and I have none of the birds at 100 IV. Yeah. And then I have Groudon at 100 IV, but I don't have a Moltres.
How long?
And I don't have a Lugia.
You don't have a Moltres or a Lugia?
No, I wasn't really playing when they were out, like right at then.
Really?
I have, like a lot of Articunos and stuff.
Oh, I don't have a Zapdos, so I don't have the complete bird set either. Don't feel bad.
So
I don't have any legendaries. 0.
No, we weren't raiding. I thought you caught one.
No, remember I didn't catch it.
Yeah, that's right. He didn't catch it.
I didn't catch it. And I don't want to play Pokemon.
Sad day. Yeah. After he's
like,
I didn't
it's
catch
fun,
the
man.
legendary.
So what are you putting your Stardust into?
Right now the current stuff that's out. If I were to put Stardust in, it would probably be towards Gardevoir. I think Gardevoir is going to be good. A dual typing, Fairy and Psychic type. It's going to have a decent CP and a really strong attack. I think it's going to be a little bit tankier than Alakazam, but it's also going to hit as hard.
Yeah, Gardevoir.
Sceptile's good.
He's gonna be really good to power up.
Yeah, he's gonna be okay, but I don't think there's gonna be good enough stuff for grass, except unless you're going against Groudon. That's the only thing.
We're talking about what else are you gonna power up? Here's Sceptile, Gardevoir, Blaziken, Hara.
Yeah, I like Blaziken. I like Blaziken, but that's just a personal favorite. Hariyama is going to be really great. I think Hariyama is really good. Slacking isn't good.
He's going to be. He's good, but I don't think you should.
His attack is Yawn.
It does nothing.
It does 0. It does like 1% damage.
Yeah, it does not.
Really small amount.
Well, the attacks change.
You know why they did that?
He has 4,000
it's because he has his max CP is like 4,500.
Yeah, but you know why they did that,
because he has the slack off ability.
Yeah, in the game he has an ability called slack off where he can only attack every other turn.
But they should make it an attack that only fires every other tap. So they should incorporate.
No, you just make it. It's just twice as long to get. It should take twice as long to get your supercharged move.
Yeah.
That's what should happen.
I like that.
Yeah. They shouldn't have nerfed him like that.
I mean, the biggest thing, the strongest attacks are the quick attacks in the game.
Yeah. Like how many quick attacks do you get off before you get off one charged attack?
Exactly. So they had to nerf that. There's no choice, or he'd just be broken because his stats are ridiculous.
Yeah,
I don't know. They had to do something. I don't like what they did, but it is what it is.
Yeah, it is what it is. That's Pokemon Go, Niantic.
So are we all? You got your Ho-Oh, right?
I got my Ho-Oh.
So now we got to get out and we got to get you a Groudon.
I got to go get my Groudon.
And then we'll be good. You got to register that. Have you registered any Pokemon from the Hoenn region?
Other than this spooky Pokemon that came out, I've got a Bellossom, and I think I caught a Delcatty.
I'm slacking. I got a Bellossom.
Bellossom.
I'm slacking on mine.
That's what I used to name her in the games.
Bellossom.
Let's pull this up. This is a pretty awesome.
So there's a lot of talk going around on the 40 chat lately, like.
The 40 chat.
The 40 chat.
The 40 chat.
I'm not a part of that group.
I can't.
Sorry.
They won't let me.
No, they're a lot in the 40 chat, and basically, like a lot of people are. It's really weird because they don't condone cheating, but it's like almost like the only thing they consider cheating is spoofing. It's like they'll hang you like on a witch hunt. They'll hang you for spoofing, but they look the other way if you use a map to go out and raid and catch Pokemon and an IV counter, and they look the other way.
That's because you're putting, although you may be what some people call cheating by looking up the location. You're actually putting in the work and going out and finding these Pokemon in the wild.
No, I agree with you.
Rather than
cheating.
It's cheating, though.
I agree. But the reason why the Pokemon community or the Pokemon Go community doesn't frown upon it is because you're actually putting in the work with them, and they all use the same system.
Yeah.
Rather than sitting at your home and walking around, using.
Well, there's a guy in the 40 chat who really got he just got kicked out. He did a lot for the 40 chat, and I guess it came to light that he spoofed to get one unknown he spoofed to and deleted it. Got caught somehow. I don't know how you get caught spoofing. Like if you're trying to hang out with a bunch of people who are against spoofing, why would you brag to anyone about spoofing?
Yeah, I wouldn't say anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it looks like Bellossom is my only Pokemon from Gen 3 right now, other than the spooky ones. I haven't really been out. I've been working, got a new job, so now it's time to get out since I've got a few days off. We're going tomorrow.
I'll be sleeping.
You'll be sleeping? You sound like you're sleeping right now.
I know. I got to work in like an hour.
So wake up a little, man. Wake up a little.
I got to hit that coffee.
No slacking.
Slacking sucks.
Yeah, that's
plain simple.
All right, let's go ahead and move on into...
let's get some TCG.
Let's talk about the top decks going into Memphis.
Ooh.
First, let's go ahead and just... before we talk about that, I want to mention this. I heard it from a reliable source that Buzzwoles sold out ASAP at the venue today. Does that mean Mewtwo, Evolution's Mewtwo is the tech?
I don't know. I think...
If you're playing DCE, you definitely play one.
What's not playing in DCE these days?
That's a good point.
I think Buzzwole's going to be big just on the fact that Zoroark is a card.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking. I'm like, I don't...
But is that Buzzwole sold out from a reliable source? Does that mean... is that people buying them up to stash them, or are they playing them?
They're playing them.
They're playing them. Buzzwole's going to be the call tomorrow,
I think it's good because Zoroark's the call. Yeah. And they're just trying to counter it.
But is Lycanroc Zoroark better than Buzzwole Lycanroc? Because that's what it is, Buzzwole Lycanroc, right?
We've seen a lot of builds with using the both of them in combination. I think the stronger build is going more Buzzwole and then like a 1-1 lineup of Lycanroc.
Sorry, I'm on my phone, guys. I'm just talking to the man, Pablo, the table man.
Pablo.
I just don't think that card's even that good. The only reason it's good is because Zoroark's a card. If Zoroark wasn't weak to fighting, no one would play Buzzwole.
I don't know. A lot of people thought Landorus was good, so it's... I still think
Landorus it was a different format.
I just want you guys to know
180 was max back then, and Landorus could hit for 90 for one. So
but
yeah, it was good.
Now with the need to soften Pokemon because their HP is so
high,
high,
hit for 90.
You're right. It doesn't. But with what do you mean it can't hit for 90? If it's
you'd have to put a Regirock.
Yeah, and a lot of the builds are playing Regirocks.
And Regirock's horrible. I don't care what anyone says.
Increasing damage is never horrible.
That card
That's
sucks.
That's why people are playing. People would tech in Delmise for Metagross and stuff like that.
And those builds never win. The ones with the Delmise.
So Mewtwo is going to be the MVP this week.
You think?
With 3 energies attack to your Buzzwole, a DC and a Choice Band one-shots it.
Yeah. DC, Choice
you rescue Stretcher it back and you kill another one. You're taking... they're going to have to play around it. It's really good.
And it hits for, let's see.
It's going to win.
How much HP does the Mewtwo have?
110, I want to say.
Is it 120 or
120?
I believe 130 HP.
Yeah, that's right.
For Mewtwo.
That's so good, actually.
Yeah, so
because
Mewtwo is...
Buzzwole can't do anything. It has to put 3 energies to kill it.
Exactly.
Yeah. So, I guess that card's busted. But I like the Mew EX tech.
What's up, Papa? Thanks for joining us tonight.
Yeah.
Papa Blastoise in the building. Falcon Gaming's in the building. Thank you. Yeah, what do you guys think about Buzzwole? Is that the play tomorrow? How much...
If I think
how much Zoroark Golisopod are we expecting to see tomorrow?
I think we're going to see a decent amount.
A lot of it, right?
It's a strong deck. It's proven to be one of the strongest with the last top at the International Championship. But you're going to see a lot of counters as well. Right. So I think people playing Gardevoir is going to be big.
I think Gardevoir is going to win.
Papa says Owl will be the hero this weekend.
The Owl?
I like it. I love that deck.
It's hard though to play
Like,
against the fighting deck, right?
no, I mean, you're grass. You have grass.
Well, I mean, when
It matters
Buzzwell's
if you're playing
psychic-
against Lycanroc, then it's all right. But Buzzwell's weak to Psychic, but you play the Mewtwo. So, I mean, that you can beat that deck, but your reliance on Zoroark is just can't be as heavy because the Lysander knockouts are just too easy.
Yeah.
with
That's the
Buzzwell.
engine of that deck, though.
Yeah, that's the problem.
I
don't know.
like Ninetales Garbodor.
Ninetales
Really?
Garb.
I've never even.
Ninetales
I
Garb
mean, I've
isn't
seen
bad.
I play it, yeah.
Locking out
This
abilities
is a deck I like to play.
is always good. You
I
know,
think it's good. I
It's
think
probably
it's-
it's
You know, it's like a lot of 2 shots in range. You know,
Right.
That's what the format's that way.
It has the ability to, if you don't one-shot it, you're in trouble.
yeah. The GX is just
There's
super
some-
good.
Like Max Pushing is so huge of a card
Yeah.
right now.
And
Like,
Garbodor's
let's talk
one of
about that.
Garbodor's one of 2 cards that,
And yeah,
that locks
that
out
in this
abilities.
in Max Potion, how
Yeah.
great does Max Potion work with Aqua Patch?
I mean, it works well.
It works pretty good, yeah.
I'm just
I would say it
saying,
works
like-
better than well.
It's really, it's like one-shotting is not really a thing unless you're playing Gardevoir and you're stacking, which a lot of Gardevoirs are just going for the 2 shots at this point.
Yep.
Because of the Max Potion plays.
2-shot
So
format.
it's like a 2-shot format. And
Juan
what card
Serrano
does it best?
Is in the building and he says, "Wake up, Kenny."
I am
How you
awake.
doing, Juan?
I am awake. I'm getting over a little cold.
He also says Reggie Steele Savali is the move. He's been on
Really?
Savali for like a couple of weeks
I'm not
now.
a fan. I don't- like,
Reggie
yeah.
Steele
that card
Valley.
seems like if you think Gardevoir's heavy, sure, play your metal.
Yeah, I think it was
But-
only good because of how
Yeah,
heavy
it
Gardevoir
got
was. played.
Gardevoir. That regional Gardevoir got hyped, unbelievable.
Yeah, it was the better
that
counter.
article right before the regional. Everyone just jumped on it, and then you see all of the top players playing Steel.
And
Yeah.
I know Kevin had mentioned earlier, previous to the podcast, that's just sitting around.
What?
Sylveon.
Yeah,
Is it good? It's great.
I think that's a good choice.
You gotta watch your
just
mouth. It's
disruption.
not great.
It's great because
is
the best
amazing.
the best stadium card in the format right now goes so well with that deck.
That card's busted. You're talking about
Parallel City.
Parallel
Yeah.
City. Parallel City.
Parallel City.
That's
very
the best
underrated
stadium.
card.
It's the best stadium in this format.
Yeah, I think people are sleeping on Parallel City
For sure,
and
100%.
So
It's
Like
using-
especially because
the
we're in a
GX
format
attack
where
is
you
busted.
play where
5
you
bench.
play,
5 bench.
Yeah, you play 5
Always.
bench. Always.
You always
play
need it.
Bridget.
4 is like the minimum.
Yeah, and it's tough. And and you also have Zoroark who does damage based off your bench. So
I mean,
that
it
card's
hits,
good.
hits
I
for
just don't
resistance.
know.
I mean, or you have resistance against Zoroark.
I just don't see
It's a really
what
good card. If,
you
you're,
have-
I like.
if you have a deck that synergizes with Parallel City and you're not playing it, you're bad. I
Yeah.
mean, it's
I
really
don't know.
good.
Like,
should-
it
you
didn't
should-
get anything. That's the problem. Like, what makes it better now?
The format.
Parallel City?
The format.
It did get something. You need five. You have to
other cards.
evolve. You're
There's-
playing 3-stage decks.
There's other
That you
cards
have
that
to
got
do that.
better.
No, not.
that
There's
made
been a
this
lot of
deck better.
EX basic, 1 basic decks.
What?
Now you're playing.
You had Volcanion. That's it. What else? In the
Yeah, but
last-
they're like 1-stage evolutions. Now you're going up to 3-stage evolutions.
And what?
You
Stage, yes.
Gardevoir, Metagross.
Metagross not playing much. Like, what do you do against Calistopod? That's just one or hitting you for one
There's
energy.
people playing Solgaleo. You know that.
No, I'm just saying.
Glyphopod,
There's
you,
people
they're
playing
gonna make.
Solgaleo
They're
right
gonna,
now?
Yeah,
I
yeah,
don't
for
think
sure.
so.
And then
No.
even Decidueye.
Decidueye is different. And it doesn't attack. with
Decidueye is
anything.
different.
Like, it doesn't
Right.
attack. It's attacking with stage 1s. Like, I don't see what makes Sylveon better now. Like, someone explain to
I mean,
me why
because if
Sylveon
you're not,
is
if
better
okay, so
than it
you
was.
have right, you play a lot of special energies. You play, and it's something that
They
is
were playing
energy
that
denial,
before.
and then you're not being able to lock out their ability turn 1, or so they can just evolve into a Sylveon.
You haven't
I'm
been
not
able to go
saying-
down in a
it's
year.
difficult-
I'm not saying Sylveon's
it's
better.
difficult
I'm
to-
saying it's always been good.
It's a
But
good
why-
play.
why
It's a
hasn't
good
anyone
play.
played it?
It's a good
People
play
have
going.
played it.
It's not about
It hasn't
okay.
been doing good.
It's just why it's the same reason why Sylvally Metal was a good play going into the last regional.
Because
Is
everyone's playing Gardevoir.
Exactly.
So why is it good?
Because
That's what I'm
everyone's
asking.
going to be playing Zoroark, Calistopod, stuff with special energies, and energy denial and disruption. I think is going to be really good.
Really?
And
I think I
playing
just
down
attach a
their
grass
bench,
energy.
playing down your bench. Not when you have 3 Pokemon.
with my
And
my glycopod?
I GX you, and you have to re-evolve it.
My glycopod?
Yeah, your glycopod. If say your
Okay.
glycopod's on your bench and I GX it and you have to re-evolve it, and then I get rid of your energy, or I team skull grunt you, or something like that, and then I'm still disrupting your energies.
I don't know. I don't think it's good. I'm just gonna
Well,
I don't think it's gonna
we'll
do
agree
good.
to
We'll
disagree
see.
once again.
We'll see how it performs tomorrow if it even shows up. I mean, I think that we'll see. Papa thinks we'll see broken Gardevoir on the top. I think there's going to be more Gardevoir Sylveon than there's going to be broken Gardevoir tomorrow.
Really? I don't have a problem with that. If you want to play Sylveon in Gardevoir, go right ahead. If you're gonna play
That's what Sylveon is these days.
No, it's not. That's not what Kevin's talking about.
No, the people are
He's
talking
talking
about.
Okay, I'm not talking quad
People are
Sylveon.
talking
Yeah,
about
I'm talking Gardevoir
No, that's
Sylveon.
fine.
We're talking about quad
100%,
Sylveon.
that's fine.
Yeah,
I
I'm
think
talking-
If you're using Sylveon to set up Gardevoirs, okay, you're doing something right. If you're playing Sylveon by itself,
Yeah.
I just don't see
So
why.
one more. I don't see why playing Sylveon on the side.
I don't see it either.
You gotta have another attacker.
Like,
You
I
gotta.
don't know.
I'm with Zach there.
It's a different style of deck. Obviously, it's a matchup choice. You know, if people think that they've got good matchups because of the disruption, they're
I
good
mean,
for
you've
that.
always had destruction.
I'm just saying. I'm not saying it's the best deck going in, but I'm saying it's a good choice because of how good the deck synergizes, especially with Parallel City and stuff like that, and making that the focus. It's not bad.
1,000 masters. That's the number. 1,000. Making this the biggest Pokemon tournament to date
Yeah.
for the Masters division.
Every
Wow. Can I just say, since I've stepped into this game in the last 8 months, it has grown substantially. This
the
is
first
amazing.
First tournament I went to was like 350 people.
Oh, we have 1,000.
Now we have 1,000.
I like it.
Yeah, it's been growing every single.
I think we need. They were
every
talking
single
about it online.
regional.
That we need prize pools up to top 64 now. Like
Yeah.
you're gonna have a 1,000-man tournament and like you're giving prizes out to top 32. That is
Yeah, you need prize pools
that's rough.
for the top 64. No, that's true. You do.
That's rough.
You do need to expand the prize pool.
Yeah,
And it's going to be good for the whole community if you expand that prize pool.
I really
Anything over, I would say, anything over, you say 999.
Something.
Even anything over 800, they should expand it a little
Yeah,
bit.
Yeah,
I
You know
just
what I mean?
feel-
definitely. Reward the players that are coming to these events. Dish it out because we're putting in the
I mean,
effort.
I'd like to talk about how Memphis is like one of the premier tournaments because the TO is ridiculous. He's doing everything that everyone wants.
He's doing what Pokemon should be doing.
Pokemon's actually streaming this event too,
Really?
and he's still Pokemon's streaming it, and he still had the team battles today with a different streamer. He's
Team battles.
Yeah, it's just like
Oh my
everything.
god.
I don't really want to get into team
Those are
battles.
weird.
Do we have to?
We don't have. Let's
It
just
was
mention it real quick.
I wish it was like a real team battle.
It was. They had like a bunch of 50 weird rules.
So yeah, they had
Here.
it was all random during the tournament. They would announce a new rule every so often,
That's
and that they would be able to
cool, but-
introduce and play.
So here's
certain
one.
decks.
Here, I've been talking to Pablo. Here's one of the weird rules. It just comes up in the middle of the game. Put all your Ultra Balls used so far in your prizes.
Okay, because how
So
the
you
game was
have-
based off.
So it didn't matter. It wasn't. You weren't trying. Basically,
trying to win,
the
you
way
gotta
you
take
won
prizes.
was you were trying to take prizes, and you got so many points per prize.
Yeah, per prize,
CCG Castle won. Pablo the man went undefeated.
of course.
So
course.
Sacker Scoop. You know how it is. Big shout out to him for the team battles. But it was. Although I'm not a fan of it, I really give the guy a big shout out and a pat on the back. He's really trying to do something different. He's trying to bring a little bit more fun and entertainment to the day before the big tournament. And I think it's it's good that it's good that they're trying new things. It's good that they're open to suggestions and trying these other
I personally
things.
just applaud that he recognized that there are teams. Like no one's done that.
Right.
It's like you wear a shirt, it's whatever. No one cares. No.
I mean, Pokemon needs to get on the board because
they don't care.
It wasn't a sanctioned event. It wasn't a sanctioned event. So having something a little over the top like this, it's kind of fun. It's a change of pace kind of game, and it mixes things up when you're playing the same format over and over and over and over again. It makes it a lot of fun.
But I really would have been cool to have like a straight up team. Like who's better?
Right. No, I agree.
Like,
but
I know who's
I also see why they did it, just to maybe not put too much focus on the overall competition or like on the next day's competition.
They don't want to burn these guys out.
Yeah, they don't want to burn them out and overshadow it
tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah, tomorrow's gonna be nuts though. You got 1,000 people cutting.
1,000 people tomorrow.
You gotta get 21
We're
points.
here.
Like,
you gotta get 20.
Top 32.
So what? Okay, you're 6-0. What do you do?
6-0. You play it.
You play it out, or do you draw?
No, you play it out.
You gotta win 1 out of 3.
And what if you don't?
Then goodbye. Go home.
What if you draw?
If you draw one, you're good.
You
have to draw 3, right?
I still say, if you draw,
have to win one. You have to win one. And
if you draw,
the risk is too.
What if you're 7-0?
If you're
then you're good. Then
if you're 6-0-1,
I play it out. Yeah.
Say you go into the next round, you draw that 7th round. Yeah. Then you're gonna want to try and intentionally draw the next 2. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
what if you're 6? What if you're 6? What if you won 6? You lost 1.
Okay.
Your next matchup is a horrible matchup to you, but they run a draw.
No, you can't. Because
no, you can't. You have to win. Yeah,
you'd have to draw a 3 to make it.
Yeah,
at that point.
Yeah, if you have a loss going in, if you're 6-1, you're definitely.
There's no reason to not play out every match because going into day 2 with as many points as possible gives you the biggest advantage.
Taking
IDs is just not.
Not always.
Yes, what are you talking about?
Okay. I'm gonna go back to the international championship. What place did Tord come in first day?
I don't know.
He was like middle of the pack.
Yeah. Well,
Same thing happened when he took first in the international championship in Indianapolis.
It's like, why would you not play it out? Like if you're 6-0 and you just want to skate in and get 23 or 21 points, like that's not a good strategy in my opinion.
No, I don't condone the intentional draws. I don't condone the intentional draws. I say play it out.
It's not like they're giving prizes
exactly.
If you're in the position to get that, and you're like, okay, if you know that you're going to make it in with 3 draws and 6 wins, then go day 2.
Really?
Yeah.
Absolutely not.
You do it.
That's so dumb.
No, because the matchups are going to be more realistic in day 2.
No, that's dumb.
No, it's not.
You're trying to win.
You're
not trying to win the tournament, in my opinion.
It's
at that point.
In my opinion,
you're 6-0. You're not trying to win.
In my opinion, you are because you're guaranteeing yourself a day 2.
It depends on the situation that you're in.
No, if you're 6-0, you have to believe that you can win one of the next 3, right?
No, I think that.
Right?
Yeah, but you guarantee yourself a day 2 and a shot at the money.
Yeah, if I win, I guarantee my day 2 and a big advantage going into day 2, because now I have 30 points or 29 points or something.
I think if you're that good, you
day 2. I think day 2 kind of starts fresh.
It doesn't start fresh though. That's the problem. You start with the same points you had the day before.
Right, you start.
And so if you go 6-0 and then just get 21 points, now you're at the bottom of day 2. When someone else didn't do it and they have 28 points.
Well, everyone's going to do it.
It depends on your matchup. What if they are horrible matchups? And you're like, if you're given the opportunity,
you don't have
to intentional
so
draw.
You intentionally draw the first one, right? You intentionally draw.
No. He's saying if you draw, if you say you not purposely draw, if you go 6-0-1.
That's what I'm saying.
No, he said if you draw the match, if you draw like not intentionally and you just draw, you go for those other 2 draws.
Okay, so you draw 7. So now you decide. Now I'm just going to draw out.
If you win,
so you're
6,
going game 7,
1.
and you draw in game 7.
You draw.
So you're gonna ask for a intentional draw in game 8 and game 9.
Yeah.
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 And so you take game 8, he gives you a intentional draw. Game 9, he says no, and you lose.
You're right.
Should have played out game.
You're right. Yeah, you're right.
Should have played out.
You're right. But either way, you're gonna have to play it out. And it depends on. It also depends on the matchup.
Should have played out both of them.
It also
Gives you
depends
two
on the
chances.
matchup. You know, I mean, but
Yeah.
I feel like by the end of the day, you're gonna know what your opponent's playing.
That's fine, but at no point should you intentionally draw if you're 6-0. No.
I didn't say we were saying 6-0-1.
Even
6-0-1,
6-0-1, you
yeah.
should never
Well-
intentionally draw either.
Well, you know, there's a lot of players that would disagree with you.
Okay.
So
That's fine.
it's all personal preference, you
I
know.
don't-
If you
like,
have the
I
confidence
don't
to make
see
it
any
further,
idea.
then Zach thinks, you know, that with 21 points and you have that confidence to go further in day 2,
Like that,
then do it.
The risk factor is too big. If you take an intentional draw on 8 and you go to 9 and the guy doesn't want to intentionally draw, now you just wasted.
All right,
round 8.
so you made it to day 2. Day 1's over. You go in with a fresh. How do you prepare for day 2? Because you know there's going to be a lot of celebrating from the scrub outs that night.
You just focus on your strategy. You know, you want to make sure that your deck is consistent as possible, making sure you're playing every play to the max capacity.
It's almost a whole, like, the tournament's huge still because it's not top 32.
Yeah.
It's 21. Whoever had 21 points.
Whoever had 21
so,
points.
yeah.
With
It's
1,000
gonna be
people,
what,
who knows?
400
what that could
people?
be. No, not that.
No.
300?
No, not even
No,
close
you-
to
you
that.
could
Way
have-
lower.
You could have
Maybe
like 50.
maybe 64.
Maybe it could be a top 64.
I don't know.
But
I don't know the
I'd say
numbers.
around,
The
I'd say around
tournament's
50.
never
With
been this
1,000
high.
people, that's a lot, you know?
Yeah,
It's-
you just have to hit the top. You hit the 21 points, get in.
you know, and as usual, I want to see a rogue deck do well. That would be
I mean,
awesome.
it's always nice to see
That would be awesome to see.
We'll see. I mean, people have had a lot of time to prepare with the new
Yeah.
set. This is our first real standard tournament with time to prepare.
Time to prepare, yeah.
So, I mean, this should be pretty cool.
What's everyone think about that Gordice deck?
It hits
what?
for a lot of damage.
Gordice?
I didn't see
The
that.
Gordice,
It, like, does
for
a
a
bunch-
DCE,
yeah.
it does 40 damage for each tool card you discard from your
It's
your
not out
Pokemon.
yet, though, right?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it is.
It's out. So it's just wild. You play it with Pleth Keys. You're playing it with Dashing Pouch, Choice Bands, Float Stones. You're playing so many different tools, and then you just bop.
Especially
It's
now
you're
that
able to
Gardener's
one shot.
not
You're
huge.
able to one shot Gardevoir. Well, I think it has a dark weakness because it's Ghost.
You might be right. That might be really bad then.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's not horrible because you know you're getting one shot anyway.
And
It's
and
got a
you're-
low HP, but
Yeah.
you just hit for so much damage. The
And-
only problem I see with it is not being able to recycle your tools.
You're also a single press attacker, which is always great.
Yes.
Yeah.
So attacking for a single energy attachment with a DCE, you know, it's good. Anything that one shots is good.
Yeah, it hits hard. I don't know if it's. We'll see it. but
That's what we're talking about decks that
Yeah.
could be rogue going into this
I think
tournament.
I mean,
Anything else you guys want to talk about? Anything we missed? Any good questions out here?
No, that's.
I want
I'm
to see a
just kinda
deck with
excited.
melodic.
With melodic. Oh, the one that
Can you do that on It's Not a Bad Deck?
I can do that. The one that has
Free bass in it?
no, the one that picks up the item from the discard
that's
or
what
picks up a card from the discard.
I have no clue.
I guess you could.
Gary
do that.
says Magic Card rogue enough. Oh wait, that's what Papa Blasto says. Magic Card.
Magikarp is the one that does flail for like
Is
how
that?
many damage.
Oh
is
yeah.
on
So
your-
you play it with the Gyarados GX, and then you have the
Shining
shining,
Memory.
or
Or not
the
Shining
shining Celebi.
Celebi, yeah. Maybe.
Come on, Papa Blastoise. I'll maybe for It's Not a Bad. I hope. Go
Anyone coming in the super chat today? We'll give you time to come in the super chat today. Anyone who wants to donate in the super chat today, well, maybe we'll give out a hat. We'll pick a winner from the super chat.
Yeah.
Should we give out a hat?
I don't know. We can give out anything.
We could give
All
out.
right, let's give out a hat. I'll pick a random winner here. Papa Blastoise, you won a free Sacker Scoop hat.
Oh,
That seemed random. Yeah, sounds good.
That's
It was random.
It was.
It was random.
I seen it myself, guys.
Scroll
Super
down.
random.
First one to
You're
comment.
scrolling.
First one to comment next gets a Sacker Scoop hat. The one that me and Chum are wearing.
The one that no one wants one.
Yeah, that's okay. What do you say? Do you guys
Hero clicks. I don't know.
hero clicks? I don't know what hero clicks
I don't know
are.
what that means.
Yeah, I don't know what that is. Yeah, but
Gavin Russell was pleased. Let me please explain why Metagross has a chance.
I'm alright.
Go ahead, Gavin. Let's hear what you have to say. And
Metagross is good.
I'll commentate it. Metagross is good. I'll commentate it. So we don't want you to be ignored. We don't want you to feel ignored here. You do have a voice, and I will help speak your voice to the world.
well,
So
fire's not really
Thing.
top deck right now. So
Okay.
sneaking it in there, being able to not necessarily one shot, but two shot everything as well as max potioning yourself. That's not bad.
Target down the Lele's.
we're waiting for you, Gavin. Go ahead and
Yeah,
explain
target,
it.
yeah,
We'll
you
talk
target.
about it while you type.
Target down the Lele's.
There is a build I've got down. Well, if you'd like to share it with us,
Send us a
Some
comment.
secret, secret knowledge. So
now's your time.
he's just dropping it for everyone as a teaser.
Is it with Higa or whatever?
There
Nihiligo.
you go.
Yeah, that thing's
Oh,
broken. I don't care what anyone says.
You think
What's
so?
it do?
Yeah.
It does 120.
Josh was bopping me. He was playing it in
He said it was bad.
Josh was bopping
said
me
it was bad.
with Metagross. Because he was playing it in Metagross.
Yeah.
Able to set it up.
Yeah,
really good.
that's great.
Well, it's just no, he. I don't know if it's great. He got me because I couldn't retreat.
Yeah, 120.
Yeah.
120. You can't retreat.
He got my stupid bird.
The Decidueye.
Just right out there. I
Yeah,
couldn't do anything
two
with it.
shots you easily. Did he
Yeah.
GX you too?
Ooh.
Put 2 prizes?
Yeah, he
on it?
did do that too.
Yeah, so I mean now you got what 8 prizes?
I'm sorry, Papa, but Volcanion is not tier 1.
Yeah, I don't know where you're at.
Gavin says, okay, so you play Metagross, which just wins your Gardevoir matchup, right?
Not
Then,
necessarily.
I
You
don't
set
know
up. You
about
set
that.
up kind of slow.
then the second thing, the other tier 1 deck is Gliscopod and Zoroark, right?
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah.
That's
That's
good.
definitely
I
tier
say that's
1.
up tier
Tier
1.
one.
Yeah.
Let's hear. So Gavin thinks that Metagross is an auto win against Gardevoir.
I don't know about that.
I wouldn't
It's
say it's
good.
an auto win. You have a favorable matchup.
Very favorable, but
Very
slow to
favorable.
slow. What can you put in there to attack Gardevoirs quick?
I would put a Registeel in. Just put a Registeel.
You bought the rolls.
It's not bad.
Bought the Vulpix.
That's why they were playing this Silvally, because you have the free retreat. But if you're able to just reload the energies with Metagross and then you're able to one shot your little Ralts, that's good. But then if they play the Psychic Ralts,
That's what I'm trying to like. Like, don't get me wrong. I think Metagross is great, but like, isn't Silvally Metal just better? Like,
yeah,
why would
Silvally
you not just play Silvally?
Silvally Metal's better. Yeah, definitely.
You're gonna play Metal.
But Metagross is a different style of deck. You're doing the 2-shot, but you're also able to max potion.
Yeah.
So
You're surviving.
you have 250 HP.
All right.
It's just very
Gavin
very
says-
tanky.
So you play one copy of Necrozma and Espeon EX. So you use Black Ray GX to do 100 to all of the
yeah.
Gliscopod
Yeah.
and Zoroark. And then you use Espeon EX to de-evolve and knock out any of them.
So that's
I mean, that's been a strat.
that's
for a
spread.
long
That's
time.
just spread. I mean,
But don't get-
it's,
Alright,
it's
I
not
gotta-
bad. That's
you
not a
know
bad
what?
tech. That's I guess style to go for, but
It's not horrible.
It's not horrible, Gavin. It's not horrible.
It's a strat.
Papa Blastoise says, I hope Volcanion tops, so next week I can come back and have to admit it was right. Let's make a bet right now, Papa. Let's make a bet. What do you want to do? What do you want to do?
Chum's a gambling man.
I'm a gambling man, Papa. I'm a
I'm not
gambling man.
gambling.
I'll tell you what, Papa.
Like, could Volcanion win? Yeah, it can, because Volcanion is Volcanion. But do I think it's going to win? No.
I'm going to make a bet with Papa, dude. Don't try to convince him otherwise right now.
I don't
Jeez.
think it's gonna win.
No, stop it. I'm trying to make a bet with Papa Blastoise right now.
Hey, he's already on.
He's
the,
already
he's already on the
committed.
wagon. He's
Yeah,
going.
he's on the wagon. He's drinking the sauce. He's got
He's
2 bottles of whiskey down. What kind of bet? What kind of friendly bet can we make here?
He's all steamed
I'll
up.
tell you
32. How many Volcanions will be in top 32?
One.
One.
It's got to be more than one for him to win. Top 32. Now we're talking top 8. I'm saying 0.
I say 0 in top 8, but I'm saying there's going to be one.
I can see one making
There's
it
going
to
to be
top
one
32.
Volcanion player that makes day 2.
One Volcanion.
One Volcanion.
player.
Now are we talking
This sucks.
Volcanion? Or are we talking Ho? Or like?
That's all together.
Yeah, it's all together. It's all
It
together.
has to play Volcanion. If it's playing Volcanion, it's a Volcanion deck. Plain and simple.
Day 2, you will see more than 2 Volcanions. Yeah, I
More
probably,
than 2, yeah.
I'm pretty sure you will, Papa. I'm pretty sure you will.
How many will be in the top
Out of
8?
1,000 people,
I'll tell you what.
that's kind of a low bet.
Well, do you think there'll be more than 5? Because I don't.
No.
In day 2?
Yeah.
More than 5? Yeah.
Yeah. You think there will be?
Yes. Yes.
What is he saying?
2 in top 32.
2 in top 32.
I'll take that bet.
Oh, he's risky.
Loser.
Risky.
I'll take that bet, Papa.
So,
What happens? What's the bet? Sean?
okay, so he needs less than 2 in top 32.
But we're going to have to put a half a point on there because we're not tying.
What does that even mean?
2.5.
Yeah, if there are 2, you push.
If there are 2, you lose.
Yeah, the house wins.
I win.
Yeah, 2 at 2, the house wins.
So there has to be 3.
It has to, so you have to be over 2.
Let's see if he takes
Let's
that.
see. Yeah, all right. What do you say, Papa Blaster?
3 and then
But
Zach Smith was banned by Papa Leslie.
Wait, what?
I don't know what happened. What did he write?
somebody was banned.
Is that Zach? No.
That's
No.
that's not Zach. That's funny.
We're banning people in our chat.
Oh no, that's not us.
Hey, that's why Papa's here. That's why we made Papa.
I don't know what he
mess
said,
with
but
Papa.
good. He probably deserved it.
We made Papa admin day 1, I think.
There we go.
So,
Oh man.
yeah. Let's see. What can we bet, Papa? So now you're saying 3. I don't know. I'll tell you what. I'll give you 2.
All right, he's going.
I'll give you 2. I'll give you
Top
2.
32? 2?
I'll okay,
take
so
that
what do we
bet.
think? What do we think is going to win it
I'll
all?
give you 2. Okay. If there's 2, what do you want me to do? What do you want me to do if there's 2?
Delete your Pokemon Go account.
No.
That'd been good. You
That would
gotta,
never-
you gotta give it to
that would
Papa
never
Blatzo.
happen. That would never happen.
That's why he banned him.
Oh,
Oh, I didn't see it.
he's using the N word. We don't condone that.
Oh, absolutely.
That behavior.
Not in a racist, derogatory way.
No.
Not with a hard R.
Yeah.
If it's with a hard A, we can accept it.
Really? I don't know.
So look, I'll tell you what, Papa.
If you
Tell me what. I'll do whatever. I don't care.
Just so you know, Papa, Trump's
Just so
never
you know,
lost.
I've never lost.
It's true.
I'll put a pie to my face.
He
I'll
hasn't.
put,
Everyone
has
tries
not
that.
lost.
Lost. He
That
hasn't
doesn't
lost.
Yeah, you can put a pie to your face. I'll tell you what. We can do this, that, and the other. I'll tell you what, Papa. You pick it. Loser has to do the ice bucket over their head thing.
Oh, ice bucket challenge.
It has to be a 5-gallon bucket of ice
it's
water.
winter. It's winter now.
Yo, it's winter now.
Ooh,
5-gallon bucket of ice water over the head.
that sounds like
To the loser.
pneumonia.
I want to do it. Can I do it?
And I'll even let Zach dump the water on me. Which
yes. It'd be so satisfying. I can't wait. Because I'm like, I
Oh
think
my
you're going to
gosh.
lose, actually. I agree with Papa on this.
Jesus,
There will be 2 volcanoes.
Well, then why don't you get in on the bet?
All right. Well, I'm in.
All right, Papa, if you don't take that bet, I'm thinking the loser dumps a bucket of ice water on there.
Yeah.
A bucket of cold ice water.
I'm in on that.
Ice bucket challenge, you
Ice
know.
bucket challenge.
I'll post it to like our Instagram. If I lose, I'll post it on our Instagram. And if you lose, you can do it to your YouTube, your Instagram.
Just 2 volcano players.
2. That's what I'm saying. That's
All right.
Top 32.
It's on.
Okay,
It's
so
on.
so
It's
if,
on.
If it's not if they make day 2, they need
It's
to
on.
be in the top 32.
Yes.
And guess what?
Steal is done.
Zach, you want some action on this?
Yeah, I'm in.
Okay, you're in.
I'm
So
in.
if
We're
there's
doing live
one,
bets now.
If
there's-
there's only 1.
you're getting an ice bucket.
Yeah, I'll take the ice bucket.
Okay.
If there's 2, you're taking the ice bucket.
Well, I'm already taking the ice bucket from Papa, so what do you want me to do instead? Pie to the face, then ice bucket simultaneously?
Yeah, that sounds good.
If I lose, I'll do a whipped cream pie to the face, ice bucket.
Sounds perfect.
If I win, you guys will both owe me
Oh,
ice bucket, 5 gallons, and it's oh my God.
Just straight ice,
Hey.
like big chunk ice, so it
What
falls
do
on
What do
your
you
head.
think? You think I got this one?
Yeah, I think you
I
got
think
this
I got this
Wait,
one.
you don't want in on
Volcano.
this?
No, I don't want in on
Yeah,
this.
I kinda don't
Volcano's
want
not
in
going to
on
be
it.
around.
You'll see. Ask Pablo. Pablo knows.
Pablo.
All right, well, I'm going to wrap it up tonight unless you guys have anything else to say.
No, that's it. I'm just excited to watch tomorrow. Make sure you guys tune in. I believe we're here on the West Coast. So
check out the stream tomorrow. We don't really care.
No, not the stream. Yeah, but what time does it start? 8:30, 9 o'clock?
Forget about that. Tomorrow at 9 o'clock West Coast time on my other channel, Chumlee 702 LV on YouTube,
There you go.
drops my first podcast with Antoine from the show.
Very
so if you
nice.
guys want to watch my new podcast where we talk about life, I talk about the first time I met P. Diddy, I talk about blowing $11,000, I talk about bottle wars with Lil Wayne, and a lot of other fun stuff. Zach is actually there. He helped produce it. So why don't you check that out at 9 o'clock in the morning if you're going to do something productive with your life. For now, thanks for watching. Thanks for tuning in. Make sure you follow. Click the thumb. Click the bell. Make sure you like. Share this with your friends. Subscribe. But for now,
We're going to scoop it up. I'm going to go turn this stream off.
go turn it off. Because we're scooped it up, boys.
I'm going to go see Spider-Man.
Man, you go see Spider-Man. You guys want me to do some Star Wars spoilers right here? Right now?
I say Spider-Man.
Star Wars. Let me tell you a little Star Wars. Mickey Mouse makes an appearance.
Mickey Mouse makes an appearance.
Mickey Mouse makes